Welcome back to Unknown Crimes, the podcast that dives into the most chilling and lesser-known criminal cases from around the world. I'm your host, Layla Johnson, and today's episode we will be talking about Lauren Smith Fields, who was a beautiful young woman, a former high school track star who was studying to become a physical therapist. She was active on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, posting pictures and videos of herself looking healthy and glamorous. On December 12, 2021, Lauren Smith Fields, a 23-year-old physical therapy student and burgeoning YouTuber, was found dead by police in her Bridgeport, Connecticut apartment. Officers were first called by someone referred to as an older white man she met on Bumble in early reports, who has now been identified Matthew LaFontaine, age 37, but is not currently facing charges. According to incident reports described that night, Matthew LaFontaine said he was invited to Lauren's apartment on December 11. He claims they took shots of tequila and watched a movie together. Eventually, Lauren became ill and went to the bathroom to vomit before receiving a text from her brother, Lakeem Jeter. Later in the night, Lauren left for 10 to 15 minutes to meet Lakeem outside, the reported say, before joining the Matthew LaFontaine upstairs and finishing the bottle together. Then, Lauren allegedly fell asleep on her couch. Matthew LaFontaine carried her to bed and slept as well. Around 6:30 a.m., he said he woke to see blood coming from Lauren's nose and called police. LaFontaine was not detained for questioning. Chantel Fields had not heard from her daughter all day. "Are you okay?" Ms. Fields texted. "Please let me know." Her texts and phone calls went unanswered, so on the evening of December 13, she and her son went to her daughter's apartment in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and found a note on the door. "If you're looking for Lauren, call this number," the note read. Ms. Fields called and waited by the car. Soon, the landlord came downstairs. "I started panicking," Ms. Fields said, choking back tears. "All I could do was just stand there, like if I was frozen. I could not believe what he was telling me, that my baby was gone." Ms. Fields' daughter, Lauren Smith Fields, had been found dead the day before. Ms. Fields said the Bridgeport Police Department never informed her family about the death. The landlord gave them the number for a detective, who told her son on a phone call that Ms. Smith Fields, 23, had been on a Bumble date with an older man before she died. But the detective provided little additional information, Ms. Fields said, and hung up abruptly during a subsequent phone call. The family had to beg the detective to collect evidence found in the apartment, their lawyer said. The detective also told the family not to worry about the man who had been there that night, saying that he was a really nice guy, Ms. Fields said. "My daughter's laying there dead and he gets to walk away," she said. Bridgeport police issued a statement to NBC Connecticut. On December 12, 2021, the Bridgeport Emergency Operations Center received a call for service regarding an untimely death. Upon police arrival, it was found that Ms. Lauren Smith Fields passed away unexpectedly. This incident is currently being investigated by the Bridgeport Police Department's Detective Bureau. This investigation remains open and active. The Detective Bureau is awaiting the final report from the Chief Medical Examiner's Office for cause and manner of death of Ms. Smith Fields. The Bridgeport Police Department offers its sincerest condolences to the family and friends of Ms. Lauren Smith Fields. We encourage anyone with information regarding this incident to contact either Detective Sergeant Joseph Morales at 203-581-5219 or the Bridgeport Police Tips Line at 203-576-8477. A month after Lauren Smith Fields was found dead inside her Bridgeport apartment, the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner has released information on how she died. Lauren Smith Fields died of acute intoxication due to the combined effects of fentanyl, promethazine, hydroxyzine, and alcohol, according to the medical examiner's office, and her death is being ruled an accident. Chantel Fields. Lauren's mother and brother Lakeem Jeter sits down with WNBC. Chantel Fields says, "They thought they were just going to throw her away like she was garbage, like she wasn't important, like she didn't have family members who loved her. We're fighting for her." Smith Fields' brother, Lakeem Jeter, also spoke to the station. and said the police department's response to his sister's death was careless. Jeter alleges the police didn't even contact them after finding Lauren's body, and that they failed to collect numerous items of evidence, including a sedative pill and a used condom, from her apartment. I feel like because he's a white guy and she's a black girl, they're just throwing it under the rug, Jeter said, further alleging police told his family they wouldn't be investigating Lauren's date, saying he seemed like a nice guy. Bridgeport police did not respond to requests for comment. NBC Connecticut reached out to Connecticut's medical examiner to find out Lauren's cause of death, and they tell us her cause of death is pending further studies. The family proceeded to pay their own money for an independent autopsy and are awaiting those results. The family said each time they reached out to the police department, they felt anger and frustration. Those emotions and search for answers led them to hiring attorney Darnell Crossland in an effort to get justice for Lauren. We have seen the amount of resources that have gone to other cases involving missing white women like Gabby Petito, and we know so many black women are missing so much in this country, said Crossland. Everyone is speaking out. Everyone is insulted with the way the Bridgeport police and the Bridgeport city has dealt with us. Attorney Crossland tells NBC Connecticut the family has been treated unfairly throughout this last month and they deserve justice, and motions that they plan to hire an independent investigator. We want an independent investigation by an independent state agency or federal agency to look into this case, said Crossland. We want the DOJ like when they have to step in for cases like a Mike Brown. This family has to continue to deal with the loss of their loved one. Work, and they shouldn't have to do that when they are hardworking taxpayers. The family and their attorney tells NBC Connecticut they've heard about the city's police department offering their condolences and responded to the message. We see them now offering their condolences after reporters have been asking them for questions, and when we hear about it, it's like a slap in the face. We don't want excuses, we want answers, said Crossland. I have no faith in the Bridgeport Police Department. We have been disrespected and they didn't handle our loved one's case like they should have as soon as this happened. We want justice, we want answers. I mean, whatever happened happened that night. We want to know, and we want to feel like they care as much as we care, said Jeter. I miss my daughter and I see her in everything that I do, and it pains me to know that I'll never get to see her again, said Chantel Fields. A makeshift memorial has been set up outside of Lauren's apartment. The family is also planning a citywide march to raise awareness and continue calling for justice for Lauren. Hundreds marched in Bridgeport on Sunday, what would have been Lauren's 24th birthday, demanding justice for the young woman. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Remember, the darkest crimes are closer than you think, and they're always watching. Until next time, stay aware and stay curious.